So I'm LaJethro Jenkins here with Kamaiu Johnson. How you doing? Pro
Thanks for having me. Yeah, absolutely.
I just got into golf like 6 months ago due to the pandemic. I mean, needing a safe way to get out. I think a lot of people have done that, but I am addicted now. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
You're 27. Awesome. You're 27. You started playing in 8th grade.
Yeah, I started. Yeah. The time I got into golf, I was absolutely very depressed young kid. I had no purpose in life. I was a middle school dropout. My dad wasn't there. My mom was working 3 jobs. She wasn't there. And my grandmother actually moved on to a Holloman golf course, which is in Tallahassee, Florida. You know, I used to watch the golfers go by on my balcony every day. And I was like, man, I wish I could go out there, but you know, I don't really have the money to play golf. And Jan Auger, who was a GM right now at the golf course, but she was one of the assistants at the time. She said, hey, why are you in school? And then, I told her why I wasn't in school. And she said, well, go upstairs and ask your grandmother if you can go to the driving range and hit some balls. I went to the driving range. She gave me a bucket of balls and a 9-iron, and I was extremely hooked after that.
What does a day look like, for a pro golfer? How many hours are you putting in? How many rounds are you playing a week?
Average hours a day, I put in 6-7 hours a day. That's, and sometimes it's 8. In this game, you can never work too hard, honestly.
You didn't get a chance to play at Torrey Pines due to COVID. What were your thoughts when you first learned you couldn't play?
And I was devastated because you don't know how many times you're going to get opportunities like this. Mm-hmm. That you don't just get a call and say, hey, we want you to play on the PGA Tour. It's a process. They have to recognize your grind. You have to shoot low scores in tournaments and stuff like that. You have to write exemption letters and stuff like that. So it's a grind that goes into it until getting an exemption to the PGA Tour. But I'm just happy to be here, man. And of course, I wanted to play at Torrey, being a brand ambassador for Farmers. But hey, God had bigger things, and I've been very blessed that I've had people in my life that kept my dream going.
I mean, you didn't even have fitted clubs for a long time. That's like playing basketball with shoes that are like a half a size bigger or smaller.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I just got fitted for clubs this year for the first time in my golfing career.
Okay, so you won the APGA Tour without fitted clubs?
Without fitted clubs, absolutely.
That's insane. That is,
yeah.
That's insane. Yeah, Willie Mack got a chance to play at Torrey that weekend. Have y'all talked about his experience at all?
Yeah. Willie and I talk every day, honestly.
That's what's up.
We have a great relationship. It's grown a lot. Us both being ambassadors for Farmers, and I've got an interview, and they've asked me, why do you think that now is the time, or you get these opportunities right now? And I think it's what happened this summer. I think it's what happened with George Floyd. I think it's what happened with Breonna Taylor, and it's just sad that something like that had to happen. But I'm very grateful to be a part of a growing game, and I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be a part of it, and I'm ready for the future. I'm ready to see more people that look like me get involved in the game of golf, because the golf industry is a $60 billion industry.
What advice would you give someone who's new to golf like myself when it comes to how they approach the game? Because y'all play a different game from us. You know what I mean? I hear y'all talking and I'm gonna swing 95% and try to hit it 2 feet short. I'm just trying to get it on the green. You feel me? What would you tell us?
Yeah, like Roger said, get used to sucking.
Being trash. Get comfortable being
get
trash.
Used to being trash. Absolutely. It's a great game. Just stick to it, man. And look what it can do for you. I guarantee you that you'll get more opportunities, whether you're doing radio or whether you're doing whatever you're doing, you're going to get those opportunities. If you I saw Malcolm Moore at the golf course yesterday.
Right.
It's unbelievable, and just.
You're right. Schoolboy Q is an ambassador for the game now. You know what I mean? It's just, I'm an NBA guy. You know what I mean? Show some swings of some players.
Yeah.
Break them down for us. Are you cool with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. This right here is J.R. Smith, avid golfer. Tell us what you think about his swing. Maybe give him some tips.
Yeah, that looks like a pretty good swing, honestly. All JR needs to do is to get those shoulders open a little bit and get that club more outside on the backswing, and get it more inside coming through. Because right now he's got it coming inside on the takeaway, and that creates over the top coming down. And so if he can just get a club coming a little more outside and get that club more shallow and get those hips more involved in his golf swing, he'll turn out to be a really good player.
Here's Steph Curry right here.
Okay. Here.
Oh, pure. That's what you got for it? Pure. That's what you got right there?
Yeah, man. Steph, and I love what Steph is doing for the game at Howard, growing that golf team and creating a golf program there. That just goes to show, that, look what having a voice can do for the game of golf. It's just amazing to see what he's doing at Howard. I didn't go to an HBCU, but I was a part of FAMU University, and you know, my uncle was the vice president there. My brother was a 2-time All-American there, and I grew up right down the street from FAMU. So it's just good to see what he's doing at Howard.
Charles had, you know, he worked on his swing. He's changed it a little bit. What are you thinking? Yeah.
A little yippy, little
glitch, you know what I mean?
Yeah, a little glitch, but let me tell you, Charles has improved that a lot this year. I think, you know, like I said, like we were talking earlier, you know, COVID really helped him out a lot. He was able to play a lot of golf and able to improve, and yeah, I love to see it.
Okay, there's just one more guy. His name is John Nichols. He made a D2 basketball team, but you haven't really probably heard of him much. That's me. Could you break down my swing real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, that's actually not bad. It's actually like not over the top as you think.
That's not a driver though. That's not the driver. That's the.
That's pretty good with an iron though. Where'd that ball go? That ball started.
It started right and ended up on the green. We was playing a little part.
Yeah. I think you just need to try to hit it more to left field. Get that club more down the line a little bit. But other than that, man, the backswing looks good. Like I said, get that club moving more on the outside on the takeaway. But all in all, man, I mean, you've been playing the game for 6 months. That looks really good.
Appreciate you. I'm gonna tell my friends on the golf course. You feel me?
Tell them that you're not as trash as they are.
Right. There we go. Hey, man, great talking to you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me, buddy. Appreciate it. Look forward to it.